That was perfectly timed. Hi everyone, it's Nini. Welcome to my channel. I'm gonna attempt to do Vecna from Stranger Things. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I've been intimidated because it does involve SFX. I am way better at face painting than I am working with SFX products. I suck at blending shit into my skin. For his tendrils, tentacles, whatever you want to call them, I saw some people use modeling clay. Some people just rolled up like paper towels and then put them on. And I tried doing that, but it didn't look as bendy. What's the word?
The angle of the dangle.
It didn't look quite right. But then I was watching a tutorial by Chris Alex. She did like an entire bodysuit of Vecna. It was just like, she used these foam savers. They must be something that you can stick like in between gaps of doors and windows. I saw that and I'm like, that is brilliant because they're made out of foam, so they're super light. I tried to make the ends a little pointy so that when they hang down, they'll kind of look like tentacles. I might have to just cover that with liquid latex and form a point with some cotton balls. I'm a little worried when it comes to painting them. Since it's foam, I'm assuming it's just going to soak up the paint. Chris, she put some liquid latex on hers and then put the paint on top of it, so I think I'm going to give that a whirl. I am lucky that they come in gray because my base layer of everything is going to be gray, so it might blend in a little bit anyway. The liquid latex I'm using is Maximum Impact liquid latex. It is the best liquid latex in my opinion. Something that's good with adhesives is not only how good does it hold something on, but how good does it come off. Like, you know, I don't want to have to pick at it for hours. I'm looking at you, Prozaid. You can eat a bag of dicks. This Maximum Impact liquid latex is just the best. Hashtag not sponsored. This is going to be a long one because with the liquid latex I'm going to have to let stuff dry. I put the bald cap on and then I pulled it back. I had already adhesed this part down, so when I pulled it back it kind of like gave me a facelift. I kind of feel like Gloria Swanson and Robin Williams right now.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille.
So let's just get started. I'm gonna start by building up the area around my eyes and on top of my nose with cotton balls and liquid latex. For the texture on his face, I'm coating string in liquid latex and then attaching it to my face. And I repeat this about 800 times. I'm dabbing some liquid latex on top of the strings in a few areas just to make sure it stays on. Now I'm pulling out those foam pieces and attaching them either with liquid latex or using just regular shipping tape. When I got to the pieces that I had cut out to just drape over my shoulders, I realized I had cut them a little bit too short, and size matters. Easy fix at this point, I just pulled them off, cut some longer pieces, and then popped them on with some liquid latex. Some of the pieces didn't stay as sturdy in place as I thought they would. They had a little bit more mobility than I thought they would, but I don't think it interfered too much. Now for the part I'm most comfortable with, painting and shading. I'm gonna start by covering everything with Mehron Paradise Storm Cloud. I'm using Mehron Paradise black paint to fill in my nose and around my eyes. I'm gonna start shading. First I'm using this blue from Colored Raine. And then I'm using grays and blacks out of the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette. Another layer, I'm using that dark red out of that palette. I'm going back to that Mehron Paradise black to enhance some of the areas. For my final layer of paint, I'm using Mehron Paradise red. I put some on the top of my head, but it didn't look quite right, so I just went over it with more of the gray paint. I popped in some gray contacts, and then I'm lining my waterline with a Juvia's Place eye pencil. And this is a finished look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a like. If you want to see more face paint, you can follow me on Instagram at Nini__Marie, or please consider subscribing to this channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.